what's up and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the film The Accountant 2. Now this is a sequel to The Accountant from 2016, and you know that film also starred Ben Affleck and John Bernthal, J.K. Simmons. Now this particular film is directed by Gavin O'Connor, and it does like follow the, I ain't gonna say the events of the previous film, but there are like some moments that are kind of connection to the original film. Because the film does open with the character played by J.K. Simmons, known as Raymond King, and of course he was like the former director of the Treasury Department of FinCEN. Now when the film opens, he's trying to locate this family that's like in like I think it's Mexico or something like that. It's like in another area, and it turns out he's been followed because he tries to seek out this woman like for help, to help him find out, you know, where the people are located at. But then that's when he's eventually killed right there, and you can kind of see that in the trailer that he would end up being killed, you know, that his character gets killed off. But once this happened, the new and current director of FinCEN, known as Medina, because she's played by Cynthia Robinson, she turns to Ben Affleck's character of Christian Wolf. You know, Christian is like an autistic, an accountant who like launders money for like dangerous, like various criminals around the world. But he is like autistic too, which I think is pretty cool because he's also like very good with like numbers, and of course he's like very good with guns because he's also like currently living like in a trailer park and stuff like that. But she seeks out his help to find out who all these mysterious assassins are, you know, because you also have Daniela Pinata, I think that's how it pronounces it, Anas, I think that's how I'm sorry, I'm not butchering their names, but she's like one of the main characters of the film too as well, because she's like one of the assassins of the film, the chick known as Anas or Anias, I think that's how you pronounce it, because she was the one that was meeting up for J.K. Simmons or Raymond King at the very beginning of the film. And they can see already that she has skills of like taking like all kind of people, because as she leaves, you know, she takes out a couple of people. She took out people inside the place where she met him to give him information on where this family is like located. But yeah, Medina, she actually seeks out the accountant's help, Christian Wolf, Ben Affleck. She seeks out his help, even though she's against him because he's kind of like a criminal, you know. So that's why she didn't want to seek out his help. But she know he probably has the goods and locating like where his family is at and stuff, even more info on that mysterious like assassin, like the lady or whatever. But at the same time, Ben Affleck, his character Christian Wolf, he actually has to seek out his brother's help, his estranged brother, who he hasn't apparently seen since like the first film. So yeah, he also has to seek out his help in tracking down these like mysterious assassins, even getting help with like locating the family, because his brother's known as Braxton. And there's other people in the film too. You have like an antagonist of the film, a couple of antagonists, I guess you could say that. Yeah, these are like the villains of the film, like these other guys, but I'm not gonna really go into them. But at times, the film, now I must admit, I still enjoyed it. It wasn't really any like much action in it. Of course, you had like a couple of hits and like the usual hit scenes where people have been like assassinated or killed, because some of them could be like a surprise. Somebody could just be sitting and boom, they just shot right in their head. So I thought that was kind of cool, like a sniper, because there is like one of the guys, like one of the villains in the film, he does like a lot of like sniping. Like you could tell he's definitely like the second hand antagonist of the film, but he's not really like the main antagonist of the film. And there's also like just like a major action sequence, and I guess it's a spoiler territory at the end of the film. Like I say, it wasn't really like a lot of action in the film, but it still is like pretty entertaining, because I think the chemistry between Braxton, who's played by John Bernthal, and Christian, who's played by Ben Affleck, because they're brothers, it's like it's funny. Because at times, no joke, it seems like the film isn't just being funny. It does sound like it's like a comedy at times, because like there's so many like jokes and stuff with John Bernthal's character of Braxton. He like just makes so many like humorous like comments and jokes, even when he's like killing people and shooting people and stuff like that. It just like it's always like constant like humor there. Like that's why I say at times it feels like the film is really like a comedy film, or is it's going in that territory, because I know they are making plans to make a third one of these too as well, like a third film, because I'm hearing they're trying to make it into like a trilogy, if I'm not mistaken. But overall, it was still a pretty entertaining film. But like I say, like the action itself is really like light on the action. You didn't really get to see like an explosive, true long action sequence until the end of the film. Other than that, it's just like a bunch of hits. Now, kind of the opener of the film kind of has a little bit of it too. For like J.K. Simmons, like character of Raymond, when he's meeting like the assassin girl. it kind of has like an opening action sequence right there, because of course, you know, that's when he's like killed and stuff. But you can see that in the trailer that his character ends up getting killed, you know, and that's kind of what the film itself is about. They're trying to find out who killed him and where's his family located at, that he was trying to find, like, you know, like the father and the son and so on like that. And it turns out, I want to spoil it, the father and son were, like I said, I can't spoil it because it's spoiler territory. But other than that, it was still a pretty entertaining film, though. I could see this becoming a cool franchise, and because like I'm hearing they're already making like finna make a third one, so they're gonna make it into like a trilogy, you know. But in the end, The Accountant 2, I'm gonna give it a straight up B minus. I thought it was pretty entertaining. Like I said, it feels like it's a funny, like a comedy though, no joke. It's like it's so many jokes, like, and it's mostly like John Bethal who's doing like the humor and stuff like that. When he's making like funny comments and stuff like that, it's really him that makes it seem like like it's funny, you know. And the chemistry between him and like Ben Affleck, Christian, like I said, I thought was pretty cool. But like I said, there aren't really any major like action set pieces. Only just at the end. Other than that, you just had like a couple of hits throughout the film where somebody's getting like assassinated or shot or something like that. But the main big major action sequence doesn't show up until at the end of the film. So I kind of felt like that was a letdown, but it was still pretty cool. It's still like an entertaining film, you know. But then I'm giving this a B minus. Please leave a comment and subscribe too as well.